Hey, what's up guys? I'm gonna do a quick tutorial on how to replace a blower motor resistor on your Tacoma. When it comes to replacing that, it's pretty tricky. If you go aftermarket, you will be able to get this style connector, which is what is originally in the car. The problem is, I don't know why, it only lasts about 6 months. Currently, Toyota discontinued this style, and you cannot buy it new anymore. So when you go to the auto parts, to the parts department, you ask for a blower motor resistor, they're going to give you this style right here. And as you can see, completely different connector. So it's not going to mate up to your original connector, which I already have removed here. You will also need to buy this harness right here, which has the correct style plug on it. And I'll show you guys how to do the conversion and how to get the wires right. It's unfortunately you can't go wire to wire on this thing, because if not, it will not work. I'll show you guys here quickly. Different style completely on the resistor there compared to what was in the truck right now. Alright, so quickly here I'll show you guys how to remove the blower motor resistor and what it's going to take. It's got two 5.5 millimeter screws. It's got one right here, and it's got one behind the resistor itself here by the connector. So it uses a locking style connector. So we're going to pull the lock out of the way and carefully pull down, disconnect that, pull that out of the way. Be careful when you're taking these screws out. I already dropped one behind the carpet, so let's get to that. Take the front one off first. Alright, see what they look like here. Get to this back one. And out it comes. So this is the old style blower resistor, and you'll see now the new style is also a 4-pin, but it's in a square configuration instead of this straight line. All right, now we got the blower resistor out. We're gonna cut the old connector off because it no longer will work on the new blower motor resistor. And I recommend you use a set of cutting pliers, and don't try and cut too far up into the harness, and don't cut right at the plug, just in case for whatever reason you need to put it back together. So we'll go ahead and cut one wire at a time. Never cut all 4 wires or 2 wires at the same time. So we'll do that, give it about an inch and a half from the connector. Get that out of the way. All right, now we've got our old connector removed. All right, so now we got our blower resistor out. The connector has been removed from the harness. We've got our new blower motor resistor, and we've got our harness. Unfortunately, and I don't know why, Toyota decided to use a harness with wires that don't go color to color. I don't know why, but they did do that. So if you were to go ahead and go color to color onto the car, it will not work. So I'm gonna go over now which color needs to go with which wire on the harness corresponding to the harness that's still on the car. Alright, so this is our new harness that we're gonna adapt to the car. So we're gonna trim about 2 inches off of here. If not, it'll just be too long under there, and it'll be a snag point for any passenger sitting in the front passenger seat with your shoe, a bag, or whatever you might throw in there. So about 2 inches. You can go longer, it's fine, but I recommend about 2 inches. And we're going to strip carefully the insulation off the wires, and we're going to use butt connectors to attach it to the original harness that's in the car. All right, so we got the resistor, the new harness, and it's been crimped in place. There's the factory harness up on the top, crimp, and your new wire harness. For reference, because this seems to be the most confusing part about this. Green with a yellow trace is going to go to your solid green. Blue with a black trace is going to go to your solid blue. White with a black trace is going to go to your white with a black trace. It's going to be the only wire that's going to match your new jumper harness here for your new blower resistor. And then last is the white wire with the blue trace, and that one goes to a solid white wire. This is the correct way to wire this thing. I don't know why Toyota did it like this, but the gauges of the wires, they just don't match. You can see this one is a much thicker gauge than there is on the harness here, and here is the opposite. It's a thinner wire here and a thicker wire. Why they did it like that, I don't know, but that's how it works. Good luck with this. This is your responsibility to make sure you do this right, and if you don't have the know-how or the confidence to do it, just go get it done by a mechanic. I am not responsible for your car catching on fire because you did a crappy job doing this installation. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.